Hey, what's up guys? My name is Dan and welcome to StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty. And this is a real-time strategy game, probably the best one that that has been released for about, what, 1 or 2 years now? I think it's been released for about 2 years now. But this RTS is truly great. If you don't know what an RTS is, it's a real-time strategy game. And I'm a huge fan of a lot like Company of Heroes back in the day. What else we got? Men of War. And obviously I have the Total War series, that's not really real-time strategy, it's more like turn-based. But anyway, this game is in a completely different time era than like the World War II RTSs that I'm used to. This game is like kind of in the future. I don't really know which time era it is in, but obviously it's in the future. And this is a true classic for all PC players. This game has 3 races actually. There's Terran, Zerg, and Protoss. And back in StarCraft 1, about, what, like 5 years ago, I played StarCraft 1 with my friends and at LAN parties and stuff like that. I always played Protoss, and I got used to Protoss because, I don't know, I just love them. I love them a lot more than Terran. Every time I played Terran, I lost, and Zerg, for that matter, as well. So, anyway, I decided to stick to Protoss when I got this game. But anyway, 2v2 Protoss quick match right here. This game does have a matchmaking system, so it's pretty cool stuff. I only have 6 wins, and I'm ranked 49 in, what is this, Silver League, I think? Yeah, I think it's Silver League. But, that's fine. We're gonna rise through the ranks and hopefully change league soon. Alright, let's go ahead and find match. I'm gonna go ahead and unpause the video once we actually find a game. Alright, well here we are. I am Matt Leku. That's actually my friend's account. I bought this game off of him for $8 because he just wanted to get rid of it. He doesn't really like the whole StarCraft thing, but I love it. So anyway, yeah, I bought it off of him for $8, which is really, really cheap because this game still costs $60 in USA and Canada as well. So yeah, I feel bad for not paying him like $30 at least, but I probably will. But anyway, high orbit, I'm playing with 2 Terrans, against 2 Terrans, Cool Dude and Darth Gangsta. My friend here, my teammate, is Hempy, playing as the Protoss, so typical Protoss versus Terran game. And in this game, we're going to be doing my favorite tactic, and it revolves around basically constructing Stargates and then spamming aircraft. And you'll see how it's done. Alright, let's go ahead and get all our probes onto the minerals. We're going to go ahead and begin the construction of probes as well here. So yeah, at the beginning of the game, you always want to get as many probes as possible. And once this becomes available, which is called Chrono Boost, you can go ahead and... Oh, there you go, sorry about that. You can go ahead and use that on your Nexus, and basically you'll train everything faster, 50% faster for 20 seconds. So it's a really cool thing that you could do in the early game. Here's my teammate, Protoss as well. Now let's scout the map, actually, wait, there we go. Actually, first I need to build my pylon, but yeah, for that we need to scout the map. Here's the entry to our base right here. So I'm going to build my pylon right here so that I can begin building defensive structures. I'm not going to rush the enemy or anything right now, because I'm planning for a carrier, full carrier attack. That's probably going to be in the late game, that's going to happen. Alright, now we have Chrono Boost available. Here we are. I've got a pylon constructing. Let's go ahead and build another one here. Let's build one right here. Because if this one gets destroyed, then all of the buildings around it... Basically, if you have one pylon, and that pylon gets destroyed, all of the buildings around it stop functioning. So, it's not too good, is it? Let's get more. Chrono Boost. And usually I play a lot better than this. It's just that I have to focus on commentary as well. So, it distracts me a bit, but that's fine. We're going to build an assimilator here so that we can begin harvesting Vespene gas, and we need Vespene gas for carriers and aircraft. Let's go and Chrono Boost this once again. Here we are. We can set... Oh, that's too much. We only need 3 people in the assimilator. So yeah, as you can see here, current harvesters 3. What's weird about this game, though, is that, and I noticed this in StarCraft 1 as well, for some reason... There you go. For some reason, you can only have, like, you can have like as many as you want, like 8 harvesters or something in the assimilator, like 6. But they all gather. If you have like 6, those 6 harvesters gather at the same rate as 3. They just form like a lineup, which is kind of stupid, I think. They should have made like max capacity 3 because there's really no point, especially for noobs. They don't really know that. They, you know, yeah, they have to notice it. They have to realize it at one point. Let's go ahead and get another assimilator here. Now let's go ahead and get our gateway here. Actually, I'm doing this late because we were supposed to have a gateway about 2 minutes ago already. So yeah, this game revolves around macro, micro. You have to micro a lot of stuff in here. Good thing there's only 2 resources though. If there was more, then my brain would explode. Gateway here. We can also build, let's go ahead in the background here. We're gonna build a pylon here maybe, and then we can build a forge in the back as well. Alright, let's get some more probes. Alright, there we go. We have 3 harvesters on the second assimilator. We got a steady stream of Vespene gas, or yeah, that's what it's called, Vespene gas. There we go. I'm planning to have my stargates right here in a line. So wait, where's my probe? There he is. I'm gonna grab another one, put him right there, like that. And by the way, pylons. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. I don't know if you noticed, but as soon as I build a building, so for example here, my pylon goes there, and he like does a magic spell, and basically the building builds by itself. So that's a really cool trick. That's a really cool thing with Protoss. Now the enemy isn't attacking us, so the enemy might be doing one of 2 things. And the first is preparing for a zealot rush, or sorry, no, they're Terran, so preparing for a rush in general, a marine rush. Or second, they might just be building up eco like me. And eco being economy, if you don't know that. Here we go. Let's go ahead and build our forge. I forgot to build that. There is my zealot. Right up here we see 32 out of 66, and that means I have 66 total population, and I am currently occupying 32. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna have these 6 zealots here, and I'm gonna use them to expand, and I'm gonna expand right here because this right here is a rich mineral field because they're orange, and I think they have more minerals than the blue ones here, so it's gonna be good. Let's also build a cybernetics core. We need that for our stargates right here. Alright, perfect. Now, in the forge, if you're going to be doing the same rush as me, which is the carrier rush, you need to upgrade your shields, not these 2. If you want, you can, but I'm going to be doing that because shields, what that does is that actually upgrades all of the shields of all Protoss units and structures, so buildings and units as well. So it's really useful. I have 3 zealots ready. Let's go ahead and occupy this area for now. We have to destroy something here. Yeah, it's a destructible object. So what they did basically is if you want to expand somewhere with the rich mineral field, you have to go and destroy this little debris so that you place your nexus there. Which is pretty smart. But in the end, it pays off because you get a rich mineral field anyway. Let's get some more zealots. Or sorry, zealots, probes. Alright. Got our forge here. Upgrading. Now we can have our Stargate fleet. Perfect. Let's go ahead and place our Stargates. There's some weird lag spikes going on. Alright, one can go there, one can go there. So now we're gonna have 3. All you need really is 3, max 4. You don't really need any more if you're gonna be doing a carrier rush, so just stick with 3 or 4 and you should be good. As soon as that gets done building, we'll get a fleet beacon. Let's go ahead and begin our expansion over here. This destructible debris is almost destroyed. There he is. Alright, we can build our nexus right here. Perfect. Now the problem with nexuses is that they take a really long time to build. But in the end it pays off obviously because you have double the income rate of minerals and Vespene gas. So let's build our assimilator. And the other one right there. Got our... Okay, yeah.
Upgrade complete.
There's our other zealots. They can join up the other ones. Stargates are built, so let's actually get over here, build a fleet beacon, and we're all set. We can begin our carrier spam. Now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to build pylons all around this thing, because if he rushes me, and he destroys, and if I only had one pylon around these things, then basically all of them would stop functioning, like I said. So it's important. And also they increase your max pop, and I really need a lot of max pop for carriers because they take up a lot of population. Let's also build some photon cannons, because if the enemy decides to rush me... What's that? I've actually seen this a lot, and I don't know what that is. I think it's like a scouting thing that the Terran have. Nexus is finished building here. Let's go ahead and spam our probes. Right click on that. What happens to this? Didn't I build it? That's weird. Where's my probe? Right here. Perfect. We can build our pylon right here. Then we can build another one here. What's going on? So these pylons are almost being done, built. Alright, there you go. Carrier. 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 Perfect. We're gonna set them to spawn right here. And right here in the fleet beacon, if you're gonna do this the same rush as me, you're gonna need to get the graviton catapult, which makes your carrier launch interceptors more quickly. So, okay, so my friend here, Hempy, is attacking the enemy Terran base, but I'm gonna be reinforcing him soon with my carriers, if they build fast enough. Let's chrono boost that. Oh, and I forgot to do one thing. The Cybernetics core has really important upgrades they need to do, and that's the upgrade air weapons level to 2, and upgrade air armor level to 2 as well. So, forgot to do that, but make sure you upgrade. Upgrades are really important. Another pylon right there. Now we can go ahead and set up our photon cannons. And photon cannons are like bunkers in Company of Heroes. It's basically a little stationary cannon thing. Oopsies. Alright, so I'm gonna spawn a mothership from here as soon as I get enough Vespene gas. Let's use these guys actually to harvest my stuff, my gas. We need more gas than anything right now. So my friend just owned Cool Dude. Hopefully he can leave some kills for me. Chrono boost that. Carrier has arrived. Perfect. And where's our third one? There they are. Let's go ahead and build more. So right here, these are carriers, and they can have interceptors, and each of them can have 8 with the upgrade. So with the upgrade, without the upgrade, they come with 0, I think, but with the upgrade, they come with 4. So there we go. And now they're building their interceptors. And you'll see, interceptors are fucking amazing. Let me tell this guy to leave some enemies for me. Enemies for me. There you go. Here's the results. We have a probe in there. That's the, what is that? Alright, now we're ready to get a mothership. We can spawn that right here. And you'll see a mothership is a really cool thing. Okay, yeah, so he's attacking the other Terran base already. Oh, what's that? Starport has got, yeah, so as you can see, Terran, they're like humans, and they can have flyable, basically airborne buildings that they can, not really teleport, but they can have them in the air and, you know, place them anywhere they want. So it's also really cool. I'll get a probe right here. Let's construct an assimilator. We need another carrier here. There we go. The problem with this game is that this is just one of the problems. It's there is no idle probe icon where you can click on it and you can see which probe doesn't do anything. So for example, if you have this probe, if you have like an army of probes not doing anything, you don't really notice it until you actually go there and see it for yourself, you know? So that's a problem. Okay, so I think we win. Cool Dude has not rebuilt their base and is being revealed. Or I'm not sure if that's the guy that left. Yeah, that's the guy that left, I think.
Mineral field depleted.
Mineral field depleted. So after a while, the minerals end up being depleted. But then you can just transfer them over to your next little base. So it's important to multi-base. I think that's the word, multi-base.
Field depleted.
There we go. Okay, so I have a lot of stuff here. My mothership is about to get finished building. Let's get another thing. Oh, there's the mothership. And that's it. Basically, if you have a mothership, anything under it gets cloaked. So, as you can see, my army of carriers here is under the mothership. So, they're cloaked right now. Alright, well anyway, I think we win. I think my teammate basically got all the kills. There are my carriers. I'm gonna go ahead and begin our attack because he's probably not gonna leave any for me. Usually, I'd only begin my attack with about like twice the size of this carrier fleet, but since I'm scared that we're gonna win anyway, and my carrier fleet is gonna go to waste, I'm gonna attack right now. You have to make sure that your carriers stay under your mothership because then they get cloaked, right? And if you just make a box like this and then right-click on the map somewhere, the carriers are faster than the mothership, and they end up being uncloaked because they just keep going, and the mothership can't keep up. Alright, so there they are. They rebuilt their base. Let's see if I can upgrade my... Oh, see? This is my army of probes. I need to transfer them over. Let's get them over to here. Right now, Cybernetics core. We need to upgrade our air. And I think we're good. Let's build another carrier here. Oh, another neat trick. You can double click on your stargates, and then you can just go ahead and click carrier. And as you can see here, this little white dot appeared. That way you can just, you know, build. The game will build carriers for you every time you click it. So it's also a really cool trick. Let's get my carrier over here. So this is the enemy's base. I don't see any defensive structures, but the Terran do have like this, I forgot what it's called, it's like a tower, and it's really good for anti-air. I think, yeah, that's it right there, see it? This thing. But with an army of carriers like this, it's really easy to destroy it, so not to worry or anything. Let's chrono boost our Cybernetics core. I'm going to get that stuff researched faster. So you can see I have an abundant amount of resources. I basically have any resources I need to build anything I want. So that's good. Typically, once your beginning mineral field gets exhausted, both of your Vespene geysers still have gas in them. But obviously they end up being exhausted as well at the end. That's just a neat thing to know as well. So right now, if you look at this number, I have a total of 56 interceptors. And, oh right, I need more pylons, forgot about that. Let's go ahead and do that. Where's my probe? Where's my probe? I need a probe right now. I need a probe right now. Here's my friend's army of stalkers, and those can be recruited in the gateway, right here. Some more pylons. My army of probes isn't doing anything, so let's get them over here. Build a nexus right here. I probably won't even need this, but you know, just to make sure that I get enough resources for what I want, I'll just have them stay there. There's my 3 more carriers. Build some interceptors. Get them over to my main carrier army. So as you can see here, the enemy has Marines, not a big army. I think it's not a match for our carrier fleet, obviously. Let's chrono boost the Cybernetics core because we need these upgrades. Gotta make sure the stargates keep recruiting the carriers because you need an infinite supply, basically. I mean, why am I a dick? Why? Because I'm not helping? Okay, fine, I'll start helping. Sorry about that, Hempy. I'm very sorry. Okay, let's go. Alright, so basically let's just stick under the mothership here. Now watch this. This is really super cool. Look at this. Look at that. Interceptors. Everywhere. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? They're basically raping the whole enemy base. Look at that. Let's rape the Marines. We need to rape his army. He's got a thing right there. We need to rape that. Okay, well, his whole enemy army's dead. Let's go ahead and keep rebuilding our interceptors. Gotta make sure you keep rebuilding them. What's that? Orbital command. Orbital command is trying to fly away. That's not gonna happen. We just destroyed it. We also got a barracks here. So yeah, basically when you attack an enemy base, you have to make sure you destroy first the army, then the barracks, then the okay, we win. But yeah, then the least important buildings. But anyway, we win. Good game to my enemies, and thanks to Hempy for putting up with me building up my carrier fleet, because I don't know, I just wanted to put on a show. But anyway, let's take a look at the score screen here. We're about to get into the score, and here it is. If only it will load up faster. Alright, here you go. I've had the most. I'm not Metlaku, by the way. I've had the most resources. 19,000 units. I don't know how it's 19,000, but it's judged somehow. I don't know how. I have 8,000 points in structures, so I have the second highest amount of points here, and my teammate has the highest. Let's take a look at our economy breakdown. I have the most average unspent resources. I have the most workers created, so the probes, and most resources as well. I have the most units trained, the second least units killed. That's because I waited for so long, and 36 built structures. Here are the graphs. My army value. This is me, the blue. My army value skyrocketed at the end with my carrier army. And here's the resource collection, right? But anyway, that was just the basic kind of introduction to StarCraft 2. If you guys liked it, like the video. I'll make a lot more videos on StarCraft 2 battles because it's a lot of fun. This game is a purely stunning real-time strategy game, and I'm going to be playing it a lot. So yeah, if you liked it, comment, like, and subscribe, obviously, for more content. But yeah, this was DanTheGreatHD, and I wish you a nice day, or a nice evening if it's night where you are. Peace.